All right, everybody. Well, welcome to the Great Discoveries Weekly Update Call. Tim Taylor here, co-CEO. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week. We have, I hope, and I don't know how, you guys do anything cool on Father's Day? I got to get my 14-year-old taught her to scuba dive. I mean, that's like, you want to hear my two biggest, accomplishments as an adult? It's now three. The first one was I got her to pee in a bucket on the fishing boat. Second, she baited her own hook. And third, now she's scuba diving. It's like, that's a happy dad right there. I don't know how much better you can get than that. Good grief. Well, on our updates this week, we've got quite a few things. As most of you know, we did our first global launch was on June 7th. We're going to show you how you can get to the replays. We've got those parsed out. We had some fantastic sessions by so many great speakers. Jim Britt was on. We had, Crystal Giffords, Dr. Crystal Giffords was up. We had Matt DeMeo. We had so many others. Excellent content all the way through. Fantastic AI training all the way through it. And we released a lot of these new packs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to Sandra Harry, our co-CEO, who's going to give you a rundown on just some of the new site tools and things. And then we're going to jump back over here to moi, yours truly, and get into a little bit more stuff. Sandra?
Well, thank you, Tim. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's update call. As Tim said, we have been busy, and I want to show you some stuff that we have been working on the site. These new on-demand translations. Has everybody mastered those yet? Come on, raise your hands in the chat for me. Let me know. No, not yet? All right. Well, how about if we go over it again tonight? How about if I go through how to use the on-demand translations? Would everybody like that? That'd be kind of cool, right? All right, let's do it. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to look at the website. First thing, let me get my bar out of the way. There we go. First thing I want to do is everybody, if you haven't seen it, this is the new look and feel of the website. It is completely different from what it was before. And this is the really cool thing. If you're a learner, you're going to come right to the home page. If you're an affiliate, you can click over here, and everything for affiliates is on this tab. We now have 3 tabs on the website. It's very different than a traditional website with just a navigation bar. If you're a creator, everything for creators is here under For Creators. Now you'll notice that I am not logged into the website yet. I'm still just looking for, as a learner, I'm going to come here. When you first come to the site, you will come to the learner page. This is our home page now. We are a global educational market, and we want to start driving traffic and getting learners to the site and buy all those beautiful courses that our creators have been putting up. And then affiliates is for all of you out there that want to be affiliates and driving traffic. All those things are there. And then creators. But let's go down here and take a look. If you haven't, go out, look at the site, guys. We've got some really cool stuff. It's been really upgraded. So say I want to search for a course. I have this a course called Our Awesome Virtual Events, okay? And it's by Michael Whitehouse. I have to give him some credit. It's a great little course. It's one of my favorite little courses because I think he's so great at this stuff. So let's take a look at this. Now, remember, I'm looking as a learner. I'm just looking around. I'm not logged in yet. Say I want to go look at this trailer, but I want to see it in a different language. Now, I just started the French translation so I could show you that that is in progress. What does that mean versus the bold Italian, English, and Spanish? What it means is these 3, English, Italian, and Spanish, are already translated. English at the top means that is the language it was recorded in, the original language. These 2 have been pre-translated using the on-demand. This one is in progress. So the first time a video is translated, it has to go through the translator. And that takes a little bit of time. So depending on how long the video is, and how many other videos are being translated at the same time, it could take a little bit. But once they're translated, and you know what? I did not share my sound, but I will do that again really quick. Oh my goodness. One of these days, I'll remember that. Okay, let's listen. Uh-oh, I think I shared the wrong screen. Let's try it again. Here we go. 3 times is the charm. Here we go. So now we have got Michael Whitehouse, and he's going to be speaking in Italian.
Ciao, sono Michael Whitehouse, il ragazzo dei divertenti eventi virtuali, e sono qui per parlarti di...
If I change this to Spanish, we're now going to hear Michael speak in Spanish.
Hola, soy Michael Whitehouse, el tipo divertido de los eventos virtuales.
Now, you'll notice that it is not full lip sync, right? Our on-demand translations are not full lip sync. It is full voice cloning in 41 of the languages, and the remaining to the 120 will be more of an AI voice, okay? So a little bit of a difference on these translations versus our demo reel translations that you guys are all used to, right? Those are pretty amazing. All right, so say we want to log in and I am a course creator. I'm going to go log in. How do I go in if I wanted to pre-translate my course? Say I've got my course up and I put it up in English, right? That's what I speak. But say I want to start marketing it to Latin America and I want to translate it into Spanish. Well, how would you go do that? You could pre-translate it, use the on-demand, get it all translated, and then go start sharing it in the Latin American market. Good idea? Absolutely excellent idea. So let's go for creators. I'm logged in now, but still we have the 3 tabs, same thing. So I'm a creator. I'm going to go to for creators. I'm going to go to my courses and onboard courses. This is where I do all the work on my courses. It's how I onboard them. It's how I do everything. Now I'm using Dr. Kathy Lawson's account because my demo account doesn't have courses in it, but let's look at hers. You see this little translation and it's free. All right, so if I'm a creator, I've got a published course, any of them free, whatever they are, they've got video in them and audio is soon coming. And I want to go down here and I want to say I want to go ahead and I've pre-translated this already in Spanish, French, and Italian. I could pick Hindi. Ooh. Actually, let's do Chinese, Cantonese, that one. That's what we'll do. And let's do translate, and it submits it. So now it's going to go into in progress, just like we saw. Now that is in progress, just like we saw on the course trailer of Michael Whitehouse's course. So you could go in and pre-translate the videos in your courses into a certain language and then start target marketing that area in the world. So that is a really good thing to note, guys. It's absolutely awesome and a tool that you guys can use. In fact, we just did some training on that, and we'll be getting those videos out to all the creators. All right, now for learners, say I'm a learner and I've got courses under My Learning. These are my courses that I've purchased. Well, how do I go pre-translate those or actually translate those because I want to see them in another language? Well, let's go down. One of my favorite courses, there's my buddy, Dr. Breakthrough. We'll use his course. I've been working on this one and I'm going to continue. I'm in My Learning. I'm going to continue going through this course because I'm learning the course. And so I've been working on translating his into Spanish. This one's done in Spanish. So let's go down to the next one. Let's go down to the next lesson. I'm on day 9 of his 21-day breakthrough. And let's go ahead and add Spanish. Okay. Oh, I can type. There we go. Spanish, click on it, say submit. And now that's going to go into the queue to be translated. It's in progress. And you can slowly build your course and get translations into languages that you want to target. If I go back up here to day 1, you'll see that I've got it into several. So let's listen to Doc speak in Spanish. Now it'll be a voice clone. Okay. Yeah, did I get it? No. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong thing. There we go. Spanish. Hang on one second. I think I got myself wrapped up here. There we go. Let's go to French. There we go. I think that my little mouse needs a battery, I think is the problem.
Bienvenue au premier jour, le premier jour de citation et percée. Je suis le leader. Stan Harris, votre coach en
French. Okay. All right. So with that, I am going to hand it back over to Tim, but that gave you guys a glimpse of how you can go out, do your own course, onboarded, published courses, translate, pre-translate, do the on-demand on trailers, the same thing on your courses in My Learning. So it's all the same process. So I hope you guys love that.
Thank you, Sandra. And you know, as I saw a question that was in the chat is what's the cost for that? It's free. Every single bit of material on the website is translated for free, whether it's copy, whether it's your quizzes, whether it's your exams, whether it is your trailers, whether it's your video content. It's all available in 120 languages, no cost. Now, one of the things that we did last Wednesday, Sandra and I teamed up and we did 2 powerful training sessions in one. And if you missed it, I'm going to show you how you can get the replays on this, because it's something that you're going to want to do. These trainings are going to be embedded in all of our new course creator packs that people are signing up with. Now, what these sessions are is session number 1 was on the strategy, how you can actually lay out your courses so that they're going to funnel, a course funnel, the know, like, and trust funnel that we're already all familiar with. Free courses leading to premium courses, leading to academy offers and channels, right? Moving them up through the network. Now, there's a little bit of a strategy to that. So we did a great session on exactly how to lay that out, what you want to reference, and we're doing a reverse planning, starting with the end in mind. Sandra also did a great session on what she just showed there, but a little bit more detail. How to pre-translate your course content. Why is that important? It's free to translate, after all. Any learner can go anywhere in the world and click on something and translate it. Well, pre-translation is important because searchability and findability. So in other words, if you're in Japan and your course is available in Japan and it's listing on the archive in all English, one, your local search engines in Japan aren't going to pick it up. And two, it's not going to be identified clearly at the top of the list when people are going to show Japanese content, right? So the idea is by simply going through, spend a few minutes a day and translating your trailers and your course content copies and the video part of it into other languages. You can run 3 at a time, probably do 30 languages in a day for all of your courses with no problem. Just go through and get them pre-translated so that they're out there and available on demand for people. It's going to do you a big favor by making your content more available and findable for people. It's going to do them a big favor because they're going to be more empowered by saying, here's a course in Japanese that I can learn from. They'll be able to access it much more efficiently. So let me show you just a little bit about where you can find some of these archive tools that are on here. So on your greatdiscovery.com website, you can go up here, as you guys recognize this, go to the events tab, and you're going to see the video archive. Now on that video archive, that's where you're going to find the replays of all of our different past sessions. We just did some updates on this. So if you wanted to see training, if you click here on the training tab, you're going to be able to, you'll find the Essential Creator Part 2 and Essential Creator Part 1. Creator Part 1 is planning your course funnel, and Part 2 is pre-translating your content. This is by Sandra. So you can watch these, and the important thing is you can also share these. If you open this up, and once it's open, if you copy this link and paste it, I'm going to actually drop it in the chat so you all can see what it does. It will actually bring the viewer that clicks on that chat link to be able, let me see if I can get it up, if I can get the chat, there we go. It will actually bring the viewer right to that particular video. So you can share that video, but it's not sharing it on YouTube, it's sharing it on your platform. So that keeps them on your site. That means they can do the call to action buttons, they can get enrolled. So everything on that site is shareable. I also want to show you, many of you that missed the event on March 7th or June 7th, you can go click on the networking events tab right here. And you're going to see the Global Premiere Part 2 and the Global Premiere Part 1. So the Part 1 was a little bit cut off. We got an interruption in the first session on that. So we actually, you'll see the end of it, it shows the enrollment packages, but Part 2 goes all the way through with everybody, all the different sessions by all the speakers that were in there were phenomenal. Now, if you also want to see an intro to that, you can check it out. That will show them exactly the full presentation. So if you want to see exactly the Great Discovery creator and marketing presentation for a creator so that they can see how the platform works, you share this with them. Now, we've also done on the AI trainings, this has all been updated. If you missed any of the AI breakfast labs, you can see here's an AI breakfast lab on script writing, one on building funnels, one on book writing, one on using writing apps and so forth, and updates. So these are everything that we're going through is all being added in, and these will be translatable very quickly as well in the same format that what Sandra just showed you there. Now, the main presentation is right here. So if somebody wants to see the Great Discovery presentation, this is it's edited, has the new packs, it has the new promo offers and things that we've been talking about. People can click and play that and be able to see a great presentation. This is a good way, your first contact with somebody that is a creator or a trainer or a coach or a consultant or a company or a pastor, where they want to see how they can get their content out in 120 languages around the world and do it for free. This is how you can send them this particular thing. It's a great lead in, gets them right off to it. There's also presentations on there on the affiliate plan that you can see as well. So if we go back here, we'll go close that. You can go see the presentations on the affiliate program. There's new course spotlights that are up there, and go check out some of these different replays. So anytime you miss anything, it generally takes 1, maybe 2 days, and it's going to be appearing back here in the replays. So make sure you want to check that out. Now on the live events tab, you can also go up and find the replays here as well. So if you're anywhere that's on there, miss an event, click on the replays. You can also see the calendar. That button has been added for you also. Now what I want to do is I want to jump into a couple of things. First is I want to share just a little bit of our presentation of a special offer that we have going on right now. And this is live right now through the end of June, okay? The Creator and Marketing Suite. This gives you unlimited content hosting, gives you on-demand translation of your content for free, all of it, you know, anything that's up there. It's not lip sync, but it's full, your voice, your energy, your passion, your emotion going all the way through it. In many cases, it's better than lip sync because it doesn't compress. I saw a note that was up that said, hey, that one was super fast. Well, that was because it was lip sync. Sometimes the lip sync tries to compress it. So that takes a little bit of work in order to do that. Whereas with this translation on demand, it's almost perfect cadence all the way through. The tempo is spot on with what you're actually speaking because it's not trying to adjust it to match your lips to make it work. So this is a great tool for free. Now this package, it gives you the channel with live Zoom voice translation. It gives you the AI Genius Club, all the AI marketing tools, and the done-for-you marketing funnels. We've got the new one is rolling out. We're signing off on it. It's going to be going for the AI affiliate AI business pack promo funnel. It's going to be in your inboxes this week. It's awesome, guys. It absolutely converts. It works. It's going to make sales. We have a second one that's coming out for the Creator and Marketer Suite. That's a funnel that's built up for that. The key is you drop in your ID number, click a button, and it'll give you a link, and you can start sharing that link with the offers, goes all the way through it. It's pretty powerful. It also gives you the AI Creator and Author Lab. That's all done, all set for you, included in this option. Gives you essential creator training, essential strategy training, and live marketing training with live coaching on all of these. The powerful aspect of this, you can get live coaching and live events for support on any of these options here every single business day of the week, and it gets you affiliate enrollment. Now this is $649 right now through the month until June 30th. It is $499 setup. But the best part, my favorite thing is if you refer 3 other people, 3, that's it. You get your $649 or $499 back. You're completely whole, no additional, you got all your money back, and your $99 is waived. You don't pay it as long as you've got 3 people. Let me repeat that. Who do you know that's a creator, a trainer, a coach, a pastor, anybody that wants to be able to expand their message globally? Even whether you're a marketer or not, you can find 3 people that do. And when you do, you get all your money back, and you're getting all the commissions on all those, and your monthly fees are waived permanently as long as you got 3 people paying. That's pretty cool. And that's running up until June 30th. Now, tonight also, we're going to be going into a new course spotlight that's coming up. I believe we have Ed Garza is going to be coming on doing a very special session on a new course that he's got coming up. I hope you'll stay on. That's going to be up at the top of the hour. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we've got a live session that's going to be hosted on here. I'd encourage you, fill that event. You will get your, not only your 3, but many more. If you put 10 in there, you'll probably get about 8 new enrollments. This is a powerful session. People are moving on this. It's going to grow your business, grow your network, and help other people get this platform up and going. We're moving into our next round of our fundraising program on here. We're going for a very substantial capital raise that will put the Great Discovery up into the major leagues of major platforms. So what we've been seeing here is we've been seeing small events, and it's going through this development stage. As we're rolling this out, it's about to get really, really fun and really, really big. So I'd encourage you to take advantage. Also, those of you that do get started with the Creator and Marketers Pack, you're also automatically force ranked into the founding affiliate candidate program. That means you instantly are getting paid at the top rank in the company instantly. You don't have to work your way up to it. Second, you're eligible to participate in the master affiliate pool, where you're getting a share of the top 3 positions in the company. This is millions of dollars of revenue as we get to scale, and it is a great option. So make sure that you get as many people as you can on tomorrow. Wednesday night, we've got training. Thursday night is affiliate night. And with that, I think that about covers what I had for tonight. Let's see if we can bring on James. You were going to cover something, I believe, right?
Well, I think you hit most of the topics that I was going to go over. Just really, folks, we need to push on this promotion, you know, being able to offer the unlimited uploads and everything else that's included in this package for just $499. I mean, this is the best value I have seen to date, and it expires at the end of this month. So if you need any help presenting, closing someone, whatever you might need, I'm going to put my phone number in the chat. Just text me. I am on phone presentations, Zoom a lot, but if you text me, I will make time to help you get people onboarded. Folks, don't let your friends that miss out on this opportunity, because it is going away.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Well, we always like to take time. If anybody has any questions, this is a great time for Q&A. If you have any questions or comments, happy to take them on any particular topic on the Great Discovery. You got Sandra here, you got James here, you got Ed here, you got myself here, and if we can't answer it, we'll get someone else that can. We'll get Raymond up there because he knows everything, right? So we'll go from there. Any questions or comments?
Then Ed, after the questions are done, Ed has some updates he can share as well to kind of fill in the time between now and the end of our next meeting starts, for anyone who wants to stay on.
You know what, guys? I have one more thing I would like to add, and I'm sorry, I completely forgot to show you guys. We now have added the Fund Your e-wallet. Okay, so you can fund your e-wallet from your own credit card now. So say you've got a new person who's coming in and they have an account and you want to transfer some money to them to get something. You can do that now. So I'm going to run through really quick how to do that. Let me just take a second here. I'm going to share my screen. And this account, I am logged in to one of my demo accounts, and I'm on the navigation pane. You guys, every one of the 3 tabs has navigation pane. If you push that, you will come to this same navigation pane. If I go to affiliates, because affiliates is where our dashboard is, if I go to my affiliate dashboard, and then I can go back over to my back office. Now, what's the affiliate back office? That's where I go and I find all of my commission balance, and I find all of my affiliates and all that great stuff, right? If you're active and all that good stuff. Like I said, this is just a blank demo account. But if you go under business, where you find commissions, we all know how to go withdraw commissions, right? It's one of the first things we learn. Earn commissions, let's withdraw them. You can now go into Fund e-wallet. So what this does is you can actually put in the amount a $20 to $1,000 max, your credit card information, the card holder, and charge card. And what that will do is it will then put that money into your e-wallet. This is your e-wallet. Of course, there's nothing in this one. Then what you can do, say you want to transfer money to someone, you could go transfer those funds from your e-wallet to someone else in the Great Discovery. They have to have an account and you have to have an account. But this is a great option for people who are in foreign countries who have difficulty processing credit cards. And there are some still in the world that have difficulty. So if you have people in those countries where they don't have credit cards, you can actually, they can pay you the money and then you can actually put the funds into their account and they can make purchases with their e-wallet then. So I wanted to go ahead and share that tonight. This is something that we just got up and going, and it's a great thing to know about. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a couple questions, huh, Tim? Brian Yoakum?
Hi. Yesterday I had a request that could we create a pre-algebra course that would correspond with the Common Core State Standards pre-algebra.
What's it called? Tortilla? Quiche?
Sorry, guys. Hang on. I got it. We're good.
And they want it customized such that each lesson had a bunch of story questions that showed the practical real-life usage of the subject matter. Is this something that we can accomplish within the AI Genius Club, or can anybody tell me where to go to accomplish getting to be able to match the Common Core State Standards to?
Yeah, I absolutely, you can create you have an AI created course for pre-algebra that you can do, and you can have it match up with the Common Core standards. If you're a math teacher, you can also do that, and bring on your own. But absolutely, the system will help you create a course if you needed to do one. No problem.
So it can be done within the system. Okay, thank you.
Well, it's done within the AI Creator Lab where they create courses. So then that course then, once it's created in the AI tools, then it has to be onboarded to the Great Discovery Platform. So there is 2 steps. Create the course, then we have to bring it over to the Great Discovery Platform. But that's the easy part. Creating the course is typically the more difficult part.
So I already upgraded, so I have access to those.
Yes. Yes, Brian, you have all that. Yes, you do. I saw your upgrade. You're good to go. Okay.
Yeah, all you got to do, Brian, is hop on one of their breakfast labs that they've got every day at 11 a.m. Eastern, and you're able to, I'm sure, walk you right through it. And there's also the replays of Course Creator in the replay section I just showed.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out how to get on that yet.
It's this on the calendar, Brian. If you go to the calendar, you should, if you go to events, the calendar. Okay, let me show you real quick. Okay, I'm going to show you really quick how to do it. So you don't even have to be logged in. I'm going to log out here, right here. So if you go to events just on the home page, go to events and then go to calendar. Okay. And the calendar should be in your time zone. If it's not, you can change that right here. Mine's in Los Angeles because I just came from the Pacific Coast. So I would change this to New York. Oh gosh, it's not going to change for me automatically, is it? That's okay. I'll just show you. But anyway, you're going to go, let me make it a little bigger. You're going to go here and like tomorrow at 8 a.m. Now this is LA time. This training AI breakfast lab is at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So that would be 11 a.m. Eastern time. And all you do is click on this link right here, the location. That's a Zoom link, and it will take you right into the Zoom. You can register and then you go, it'll take you right in.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, who's next? Joyce Christie.
Yes, I came in as the course creator. What will it take for me to upgrade to get all the new features now?
Oh, to get the Creator Lab and the Author Lab to do courses and books, we just need to upgrade your AI Genius Club to the Creator Support monthly. That's all you have to do. If you want help doing that, just reach out to me and I can help you.
Thank you.
You can actually do it, Joyce, when you log in, you'll see an upgrade button that's right there on the top of the green stack of bars, toolbars. It's right there on the top. You can't miss it. Just click on that. It'll automatically void your old subscription and replace it with the new. Refer 3, and you don't even have to pay for that.
Yep, Joyce, and here I can share my screen, Joyce. It's just, but if you need help, just reach out and I'll help you. Not a
Thank
problem.
you.
But on the navigation pane, when you have to be logged in because you're doing an upgrade, right? So log in, and on the navigation pane where you log in, you see upgrade to creator support pack. Just click that green button and follow it through, and you will get upgraded. And then you'll have all the AI tools, the course creator, the author lab where you can create books and everything.
So I have to get 3 more in order to.
Get yours free. Yep. Because it's a like for like. So you got to have 3 creator support packs or 3 AI Genius Clubs or 3 channels, right? They have to be like for like to get the 3 and free.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
Just get 3 of your current people to upgrade.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's exactly right. Okay. Hema, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Sandra. My version of my name is Gemma. You cannot know until someone tells you. We can never know. It is fine. My question. I already saw that we could fund our e-wallet, and I was there. But can we, and if yes, how can we use our e-wallet to pay for our Genius Club, or online course, or channel membership in TGD?
Yep. So if you have a subscription to a channel or the AI Genius Club or the creator support, the system will automatically, when your subscription comes due, it will look for your e-wallet. It will deduct it first from your e-wallet. And if it doesn't have enough in your e-wallet, then it will charge your credit card. So we do that automatically for you. It's all automatically done. Now, if you're purchasing a course, say you're out and you want to purchase a course, when the purchase screen comes up, the credit card option will come up. And if there's enough money in your e-wallet, the e-wallet option will also come up for you. So you can then decide if you're doing an additional purchase. So we make it really simple for you.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Now I understand also why it did not show up, because if there was not enough money on the e-wallet, it wouldn't show up. This is why I did not see it.
Exactly.
So leave there $100 a month at the time of
that's exactly
of
right.
the Creator Lab and networks.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Very
Thank you
good.
so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, Casey. Did she go away? Did we lose her? Oh no.
She was there. Oh, well.
Aw.
Okay, well, then I think that wraps us up. Ed Garza, I believe you wanted to do some other updates.
Yeah, so we could give some updates, James and I, on the AI Genius platform, so everybody stays abreast. And I could share, that would be great. And I could show you guys some of the new, really kind of cool features that are in the base Genius Club that I think you guys will enjoy a lot. What we've realized is that we needed to add some chat bots in the platform, so we added some legendary chat bots, which I think is pretty cool. So some of you may know about this. So let's just go to the dashboard here, and it's going to be under Genius Coaches. So from the home screen, if you just go to Genius Coaches, you'll see we got a few here. So here's Ask Zig. Yes, and that's a historical figure of the powerful Zig Ziglar. And he has style. Let me tell you something, my friend. I mean, I don't care if you want social media posts, just tell him a little bit about the course that you want to promote. And he puts his zig in it. I'm telling you, it's amazing with his background. And just tell him, put a little zig in it. And it's pretty cool to watch him put some amazing stuff to it. He always adds some of his quotes and so forth. It's really, really absolutely amazing. And then Ask Leo is a little different. Leo is another historical figure. These are all passed away geniuses really in their own being, but Leo is an incredible person that I did some research on, and you may recognize Leo. Let's do a new chat here so you can see it. Here it is. So that Burnett is his name. You can look
Can you
him
make your
up.
screen just a smidgen bigger?
Yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah. So Leo is a advertising man. Okay, he's got a fierce passion for creativity. All right, uh, and the power of simplicity. So he's worked with iconic brands such as Pillsbury, Tony the Tiger. Just ask him, who have you worked with, right? If you want to know who you want to get to know him a little bit, and he'll tell you who he's worked with. So he's Marlboro Man, Procter and Gamble, Kellogg's, Tony the Tiger. They're great. Um, Allstate, you're in good hands. United Airlines, Fly with the Friendly Skies. Maytag, the Maytag repairman. The Jolly Green Giant. Pillsbury. He was a creative force concept behind the Leo Burnett Company. He has this incredible copywriting experience, and Tom Hanks as well, patrolled inspired by creations in the film and advertising perspective. So he is fantastic for any advertising copy, right? If you want to run some advertising copy by him or have him write an ad for you, just take, your genius of your course or your book or your company or anything in your podcast on the Great Discovery, your channel on the Great Discovery, and you can just import it right into Leo, and he comes up with some amazing, amazing things. So ask Zig, ask Leo or new, and then Joe. Who is Joe, right? All right, Joe is really cool. So let's go to a new conversation. So Joe is actually one of the world's greatest salesmen. He actually holds a Guinness World Book of Record in sales when it comes to selling cars. A hard kind of thing to sell, but he used to sell 6, 7 cars a day. Let's just ask him. Tell us a little bit about you, Joe. Joe, tell us a little bit about your accomplishments and what you're good at. What you are good at. Okay. Just ask him. You could talk to him just like this, right on your phone. And of course, here's his accomplishment. He's a world record holder for the Guinness World Book of Records of selling the most retail automobiles in a single year. Over 13,000 cars he sold between 1963 and 1978. He sold an average of 6 cars a day. I mean, that's a lot of work. I don't know if any of you ever sold cars before. That's a lot of hustling. It takes about 2 to 3 hours to deliver a car. He really did a lot of work. All right. So he was really good with relationship building. He's telling us everything right now. Customer retention. It's bouncing, but it'll be finished in a minute. Recognition, coaching. So, for example, if you want to set some affiliate goals, right, and you need some help, or you need some help with getting people's attention, or keeping their attention, or closing a deal, maybe you need some closing questions, right? As an affiliate, when you got someone on the line, you can consult with Joe. Isn't that cool? These are all with the base Genius Club membership. And of course, we've upgraded some of these as well, like on the Ask Ed now. If you want to start a podcast, this is a little tip for you guys. I constantly update the database in here. So you can create entire podcasts with Ask Ed. I started podcasting back in 2008. So I uploaded a lot of my podcast scripts, some strategies and so forth behind it. So, can you create a podcast script for me if I give you the topic? Right? Or maybe I could ask him to give me some themes, right? Share your podcast topic. I can say, hey, can you give me some theme ideas if I give you the topic? Right? And then boom, theme ideas. Now, I will stop sharing because I know that James has worked with some of these already. He may have something to say about some of these actual apps like Ask Joe or Ask Zig, and I would like his input. Some of you may have even used some of these so far as well. I know Raymond has, and he's getting some, you can see the smile on his face because some of these chat bots just are incredible. And by the way, you could save it too. You could save the thread. So if I train it on my book or my course or my podcast or my topic or my company or my service or my channel, I can go back to it and continue to work it and nurture it, and it gets better and better and better and better and better. So give me a blog, give me give me an article, give me some social posts, give me this, give me that. It's like having 100 writers for you that are just incredible. So James?
Yeah, so what I love about all these different chat bots is you can't run out of marketing collateral. If you even have an inkling of an idea of what you want to create, you can just pop in the idea in one of these chat box and it will create all types of marketing materials. I tend to lean towards using the ghostwriter a whole lot. For one of the reasons I really like the ghostwriter is it carries through a theme. In fact, some of you, I don't think I can share my screen, but yeah, I can't share my screen right now. But some of you had seen that recently I wrote a book, and the book was about going from fear of letting my daughter travel abroad, which I threw every obstacle in her way to keep her from making her goal, but she tricked me and jumped over every obstacle. I made her do all the work, all the everything needed to be able to research all the exchange companies. I made her figure out how to get her passport, even how to get her state ID. Tell her, well, maybe you ought to get your state ID. That'll make it easier to get your passport. All the work to get her driver's license. She compiled every exchange company in Excel side-by-side comparison. And I threw all these tasks on her thinking, well, she's going to get bored with this or it's going to be too much work. And over the past 3 years, she's done all that stuff herself. And so I wrote this book about how I started out being horribly afraid to let her leave the country to now I'm just enthused about her, how mature this journey has made her. And I did that all wrote this entire book using the ghost writer in the system, and it keeps the consistent theme on each and every chapter. I can speak into it what I want the chapter to be about and give it all the cues. If it misses the mark on something, I just say, hey, you missed the mark on this part. And it rewrites. It saved me hundreds and hundreds of hours of writing and typing, but it's a true story based on a true experience. So it's not like AI wrote it by itself. AI created it through the information that I fed into it. So it's one of my favorites. And if you want to create images for something and you're working in that thread, you can open up a new thread every time you go in there, make that a project. Well, it'll keep the images all consistent throughout if you want different images for each of your chapters. It truly is one of my favorite, and Leo's now starting to become more of my favorite in marketing and advertising, because Leo is just brilliant, and he's got a wit about him that I like, because I like to be a little humorous and joke around a little bit, when I'm marketing and make things funny. You guys will see little funny memes that I create and stuff. But Leo, man, I love his. I really click with his personality. So it's one of my other favorite ones.
Yeah. Yep.
So back to you, Mr. Ed.
Yeah. So Casey, you have a question. Definitely.
Yes, hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So for the book boot camp, the virtual one that's coming up, there was a promotion, and so I am a Genius Club member and also creator, and I do want to do the upgrade, but do I wait until after this boot camp? Because I know that part was part of the promotion where we would have access to it during that for the next 2 months or something.
Yeah. So you'll still have access to the author lab and creator lab for 2 more months. But here's the thing: if you go ahead and upgrade now, while it's on special, you're going to get a free channel with that if you're a course creator. You are a course creator, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to get a free channel because basically the channel, if you buy the channel by itself, you buy the creator and author lab by itself, then you buy the AI Genius Lab by itself, it's $207 a month. But if you upgrade right now, they have it on special where you get all four for $99 per month, including the channel. So that would be your motivation to upgrade now, is to lock in that $99 a month price.
Okay. So because I wasn't really thinking about the channel part of it, but I wanted
Mhm.
to do the creator lab and so on, but also my subscription timely just deducted. So do I pay the difference? Does it get refunded like before? How do I do that?
I would just wait up until right before the next time that it's going to renew and upgrade at that point.
Okay. So
Because you're going to have
then,
you'll have access to the creator and author lab anyway. And then just when you upgrade, it's just going to add in that free channel for you. And we'll show you how to make money with those channels. Ed and I make we generate a lot of revenue with our channel.
Yep. Especially as an author, or if you're writing a book and so forth, it's a great place to do promotions for your book, and you want to upsell from the book anyway. Maybe you have a mastermind that is attached to the book, or you're coaching or anything like that. Or even bonus videos that you drive people to the channel. So you sell your book and now they connect. The whole idea is to build an ecosystem, right? And that's the new form of authorship that we're seeing. And we're trying to build that culture inside the AI Genius Club as well. We just added another app that is helpful to you guys, and it's going to be available to anybody that upgrades to the Author and Creator Lab. This is an app. It's under the Author Lab, and we saw the need for a critic on your book. And let me tell you something. For a business book, it did a really good job of critiquing the book that I even edited myself and worked on it. I simply chose my genre, and you could do anything, a novel or fantasy or nonfiction or romance or crime or thriller, any type of book, you'll edit it, give you suggestions. You can say, hey, it's a concept, or it's first draft, or a revised, or it's a final polished book. Maybe you finished the book and you wanted to evaluate it. What are your goals to the book? Are you going to publish it, or are you going to build a brand? You want to go viral, traditional publishing or self-publishing? And you give us a little synopsis, of your book and what's the book title, and then any language. And let me tell you something, it does a tremendous job. I can hand this off to an editor, literally, and they would know exactly what to fix if I didn't want to do it, right? I mean,
okay,
it really did and we're going to go over that in the boot camp. Obviously, you want to edit it. Nobody wants to publish a book without reading it or editing it, right? So,
right.
so this is like a first step before you go to an editor. And if you want to do it, you could do it yourself. But it looks at the flow of the whole entire book, your grammatical structure, your style. Maybe it switches between first and second. It just does a lot of stuff that maybe you won't see when you're writing the book, especially at the speed of AI, or you're injecting your information. You want to make sure that it fits your genius, right? So
Okay. Thank
yeah,
you. Looking forward to Saturday.
yeah, so are we. Cool. We got a few more minutes. We got a couple.
I
Allison.
think Allison, yeah.
Yes, please. Hi, Ed. So this book creator lab, is it something that a book coach could use, given that's what they do as part of their business anyway? Or would that
Sure.
be,
It could be something that could benefit a book coach, because then you would understand the process of what we go through in the Great Discovery and taking people through our academy offer, right? That's an academy offer. But if you know how to use the tools, then you could use the tools to run your own type of you know, courses if you wanted to do it. We have no problem with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
supplementary, if I may? So how is this different from any other AI book writing tool?
So, it's a great question, right? Great question. Well, first of all, you don't need necessarily to know a lot of prompting. Secondly, we've organized it into a three-step process, and you can edit it along the way, right inside the software. You could change directions. You can do all kinds of amazing things. You can interact with each chapter as well. And we have all kinds of tools to make sure that it really produces your information. You can upload your content, your outline, you can edit anything during the process. So we use a lot of different language models, not just, for example, not just ChatGPT. It's one language model. We use a variety of them. Plus, it's when you write a book with ChatGPT, and there's a lot of litigation with that, I'll tell you right now, there is, because people don't read it, right? Just write a book and they publish it, right? You still got to check. Our systems check for a lot of plagiarism. Even on our research tool, we just launched a new research tool that'll blow your socks off that we're going to go over. It does deep research, 25 pages of research on a topic for me before I wrote a book. It gave me plagiarism checklists. It gave me ways I could mitigate litigation. It gave me ways that I could prevent any type of copyright problems on the topic I was writing about. It gave me suggestions and it gave me gaps, that maybe blind spots that I could not see about my writing skills, gaps in the marketplace and how I could add value to my book that nobody's done before. Best-selling titles. I mean, it gave me all kinds of information right in our AI platform. That's how it makes us different. We put our thought process in the creative process of an author, right?
Love that. Thank you. I love the gap analysis as well.
Yes.
Thank you, Ed.
You're welcome. Yeah.
All right,
So
we have
that's
about five more minutes. Any other questions?
No, I'll show you the gap process that I went through that shows you that it is James and I are testing it now. We're going to release it probably in the author lab after this weekend. But it does, so far it's nailing it. It's a book research genius. It's different than step number one. And it did amazing stuff. So you could upload a PDF, you could import information in here, but it does an amazing work. Like who's your target? What's your primary goal, right? And just additional notes. And you can upload it. And it does a lot of pre-research, right? It looks at bestseller analysis, expert insights, plagiarism safeguards, top expansions, frameworks, citation read references, deep, actionable, legal safe insights to help you plan and write a standout nonfiction business book, right? So it's great at research. Like I said, 22 pages of good research that really is usable for me if I really want to write a good business book and hit some of the gaps in the marketplace. Brian.
The information about the author thing you're doing this next weekend is in the events, or what's the cost and how does one sign up for it?
It's this Saturday at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. If you're wanting to sign up for that, I can put the link in the chat for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, Tim. That's some pretty exciting updates, right, Tim? I mean, really about the AI gene. I bet you, Tim wanted me to launch an app with Jim Rohn, and I'm working on it now, Tim, and I'll be sure to share that with you, the first one. But we did launch an app that's really cool. It's called for Napoleon Hill. We're testing that right now. We're testing that with some really cool concepts. He's a brilliant man. What he wrote, and he was the first guy to put together a mastermind. So he's coaching James and I on putting a mastermind together, and it's amazing what he's doing. So we're going to probably put that in the author lab also, because that's going to be very helpful to anybody that wants to do a mastermind from their book or their course. And Napoleon Hill has been brilliant so far.
I don't know. I think that
I noticed we got one
be...
more question up there from Ben. Ben, what can we do for you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm just trying to dig into this real hard here. I got a big meeting on Wednesday. I want to kind of promote this, and I just want to get a breakdown before I run in there. I'm looking for, for Course Creator, our current buy-in price for that is, what are we asking for that?
Promo at $4.99, $99 a month. Gives you everything, 120 languages on demand for free, unlimited content, all the AI tools that you saw and more. Refer 3 and they get their $4.99 back, and there's no monthly going forward.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah. So I was thinking that the AI part and the Genius Club and all that were separate payments, but that's all included in the 99, right?
Yeah, it's all included. Yes, sir.
And if they didn't want everything, what's the minimum they could get in with right now? For
They
a
could
course
get,
creator.
they could start with a course creator without any of the AI tools for $4.99.
Okay.
So all
And the
the AI
99
tools are
doesn't break.
optional. They're kind of a no-brainer, particularly, if they make any referrals at all. Just the tools are amazing,
Yeah.
but they could have the option to uncheck those if they don't want them.
Yeah, I know. And people always ask the question. So the 99 doesn't break down into 2 parts?
You can get the Genius Club separately, but it's one bundle. If you bought it separately, it would be $207 a month. But it's all bundled if you get the one bundle at 99, or you can break things down separately that you need.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's what I needed to know.
Okay, no problem. All right. Well, with that, I am going to hand it over to Mr. James Moneypenny, who's going to introduce our next new course spotlight. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here real quick and get a quick restart. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on our updates. These are every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Lots of good news on them, and we're going to get these out and going. Everybody, over to you, James.
All right.